Hello everyone, my name is Raven and today we'll be playing Wildmender. And we can see new game and new random map. I'm going to choose the random map because I have 600 hours in this game. And that means I'm kinda sick of the default map. Now the default map loads a lot faster, so that's a big difference. But I would like to explore something new, so we'll have to wait a bit longer. I have finished the storyline of this game, but honestly, the story isn't really the reason I play this game, so I feel like I haven't completed it yet. Now, you might be wondering, why is my guy over here green? There's a customization in the main menu, and I just do random shit with my guy. I mean, not really a reason not to make them look weird or funny. Unfortunately, you can't really change the save file name. Multiplayer is available for this game, but I haven't used it yet because I prefer to at least know someone a little bit before I play games with them, and no one I know really plays this game, so it's been just me. We're almost there, and now actually loading. This is the main loading screen, and when you choose a random map it will be a little slower than the default map every time you load, so the default map does have benefits like that, but it's also like it gets a bit boring, like I said, after over 600 hours of playing. The developers do advise you use the default map so you can be certain that you can finish the game, because I've seen in random maps things like springs being underneath buildings and not working because of it, also gates being inside rocks. That being said, there is a small well inside a rock in the default map too, but I guess no map is perfect. So, are we there yet? You will be ready soon. Let me tell you about a world that was long ago. No, that's not possible. Get away from here. Hello up there. Can you help me? I could use some assistance. I don't know how I got here. Me neither, mate. Can you get me out of this rubble? Thank you, I feel much better now. Oh dear, you don't look so well yourself. Quickly, go fill your bottle from that spring. The sun's heat's quite intense today. I'm not sure how you made it out here, but I think you would be better off sheltering here for a while. You may be able to put something together with all this stone and deadfall around here. You'll need a workbench and a sickle to get enough wood for a shelter. Alright, I hope you like my voice acting. And this is the Unskippable tutorial. Oh wait, this in the tutorial it's also the only time doesn't flow, so how should I do my outfit? I'm thinking we'll go for here darker colors to make ourselves look a bit evil, just because we can. I think we'll go with a red. Alright. Red. Red. What should I do this color as? I could go with black. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take black. Now this one. What is the most evil looking purple? I guess I'll go with that one. Oh man, those colors kinda clash. Oh well. Let's see. You get water. You get water. You don't, because you're dead. Okay. So I think for right now we're going to ignore what we're being told to do and figure out what the best way is to place our plants around the little spring here, so that we don't have to run around watering them. But I want to know. Okay, there's a bit of a pit here, so that's good for the water to flow down towards. But there's no real way to let it out. Oh, here's a spring, here one, and here one. That's a bit the risk of the random maps, that there's a lot of springs close to each other, which may cause flooding later on in the game. So there's a bit over there. And I think I'm going to let the water flow out of here this way, so no plants over here. Let's see. This one needs to be right next to another plant. Oops. And then we grab this, and we put it here, and then we grab this one and put it in between those. Alright, that is northwest. That's a good direction for Naya's temple to be. Yeah, the landscape around the spring definitely looks different from the default map. We don't usually have those things. So, I suppose I've postponed it long enough. Oh, I still need to gather some. Alright.
That sickle should make breaking down that plants even trees a bit easier.
Look,
Things look very rough around here. Why can't I remember what happened? You may be here longer than I anticipated. We should set up something more sustainable. If you can craft a spade, there should be some seeds in the soil and dunes nearby.
alright, if you say so, dude. But more importantly, what was I saying? I forgot. I was in the middle of saying something, but what was it? Oh, I think what I wanted to do was settings, difficulty, and check here. Every time I put it to the maximum, every time it sets it back. I don't know why it does that. We're going to do this. And we need to put this a bit higher. Because if it's at 0, you still get attacked, but you don't get a warning. So I put it at 10%. I don't really like combat all that much, so that's why I put it on low. Let's see, there was more that fall around. Hang on. That's an oak tree. I don't have a spade yet. No point in looking. These glowy spots we can dig up, so I need a spade first. Alrighty, I think that's the last one within our little circle of protection.
Dune grass, a fast-growing grainy plant with edible seeds. It's also known for its ability to revitalize sandy soils and its use as a polishing medium. Or so I seem to remember.
Good for you, little dude.
A young seed is a fragile thing. It would be best to plant it near the water, such that it can grow healthily.
So we're going to dig up everywhere except over there because we need copper later, and if I dig it up now, I'm probably going to get stun locked because of it. Although I guess I could just drop it out of my inventory and then pick it up again. Let's go over to the oak tree. And hope we have some oak seeds. It's called an acorn, not an oak seed. There it is, the oak seed, right outside of my area of influence. There, the stele. That's the soul stele. The soul stele is always the one closest to the tutorial area, but just outside of it. And here we have a spring with a couple oaks. Alright, I'm gonna go over there to grab those stones. And I'm going to do this because it's a bit far out from the rest. Nothing on the other side. Nope. Okay. Alrighty.
With that, you should have enough to survive here. But I believe there are a few more resources that can be gathered easily nearby if you are feeling up to it. Make sure to fill your bottle before heading out. Ah, that's good. The rainbloom cactus still survives in this area. They bloom only on the rare event of a desert rainstorm, or in your case, when a clever traveler waters one as they pass by. Their fruit is prized as a tart treat. Next, to search for this copper. Of all the base metals, its magical properties. I'm surprised you are somewhere so dangerous without a protective amulet or mirror of your own.
The long text is goes by a bit too quickly to read, and the short texts I have to wait to read the next part.
How strange. I do not remember anything like this magical protection around us. Anyway, come back and we can polish that into a rudimentary mirror. With it, you should be able to channel the mana within yourself into light to ward off danger.
The spirit is foolish. I am clearly the most dangerous thing out here. Saw that? Danger. Look, more dangerous things. I'm so reckless. Watering plants. And because I have the setting for drop speed high, I think we might have an acorn now actually. Nope. It was you. One day. Because we actually do need a lot of acorns. Like this circle. This one is unlocked, but all of the others are not unlocked. And we need an acorn for it. this seed over here. No, we can't build anything else yet. I was hoping we could make a basket to put things in.
Now let us get you a place to rest.
Alright, we're going to point it southwards. And now we take a little nap. It's autosaves at 5, both in the evening and in the morning.
Do not be frightened, but I believe a spirit of ages past has found its way to this little oasis. Perhaps it was attracted by the essence as well, a connection to the life it once had.
What's up, dude? Alright, we unlock this. And this one will get us better tools. This one gets us better things to make. And this is for later. These two are the most important for right now to unlock. And this one.
I have a strange favor to ask you, if you wouldn't. I know it's asking a lot to leave the safety of this oasis, but I need to find out what it was. Oh good, you have a map. Let me mark its location. There, I have it marked down on your map. And you should see a mark on your compass as well. Now be careful as you leave this oasis. Make sure you have enough water before heading out. Although traveling at night is safer, don't go unprepared. And keep an eye out for rainbloom cacti. And don't stay out too long. And keep to the shade where you can. And don't go swimming in the dews. And be careful around cliffs. Oh, and don't forget your mirror.
Someone is a worrywart. Alrighty. We don't need that yet. Here, this is the one I need. Alright. So that's the end of the tutorial, which means time will start flowing.
Do you see that glow over by the dark structure? I think that's it.
Mirrors, mirrors, reflect. Can be used for reflection of spells. Mirrors of mirrors.
Oh goodness, what is happening out there? Did you find a shard? Are you alright? I think you should come back to the spring. Well, thank you. This was a piece of me. My name is Phidias. I was once a spirit of knowledge, a guide to many. But it seems I've been shattered, broken, and spread across the land. I now understand how incomplete I am. You have been incredibly generous in helping me so far. I offer you what knowledge I remember in return. Speak with me if you wish to learn more, and perhaps you feel up to more adventure in finding pieces of me. If you're looking for a more sustainable source of food, amaranth once grew abundantly here. If you find a fresh enough seed, bring it back here and it should grow even in sandy soils. Keep an eye out for any thin, stocky plants. They often grow around forests. Climbing cliffs is a great way to get a feel for your surroundings. Try climbing one and see if you could spot anything interesting. Thank you for your help in this. You are too kind. If you follow the red meteors to their origins, I suspect we'll find more of those towers. I suspect other parts are being used in the same way. So be prepared to face resistance in freeing those parts of me.
Alright, Phidias. I suppose I'll get around to freeing the rest of you. Eventually. But for right now, I think this is going to be the end of the first episode. So, goodbye, y'all. See you in the next one.